do, YouTube? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Papa Benji. We are back with another visual today. Y'all know these visuals get very critical. Without further ado, God is good, and God bless you all the most positivity and prosperity in your aura, man. Grab some Zasa Pop or whatever y'all need to relax, and let's get it going. We are obviously in Dunkin' Donuts, so you know this shit probably getting critical, man.
I had a little bit of issue with it. I said, say it again, and he did. Right hook, send him down. He hit him. He held. He hit him? Yeah.
This is Corey Ellis Pujols.
We got another anger issue,
Dunkin' Donuts manager with no criminal record. He just landed a deadly blow on a 77-year-old man. That singular act was just enough to ruin his clean records, claim the life of a man, and earn him significant charges. On May 1st, 2021, just after 1:30 p.m., Tampa police were called to a Dunkin' Donuts inside a Circle K in the Palm River area of Tampa. When officers arrived, medics were already treating the victim, 77-year-old Vanell Cook, who was unconscious and bleeding from the head.
Damn! That over a coffee though? Dead ass.
And I guess it spilled, and I remember in here he was.
See, now this is a well-deserved reason to fire somebody and get somebody arrested. Because you're not even supposed to even have a temper to where you putting your hands on any person, any type of customer at all. Like, what made you feel like you could put your hands on the customer, my boy? Cause he said something to you that you ain't like? You acting like that boy off the last body cam when he went in the police station and told the officer to call him like slow or something, and then he told him to come out and then fought him. Do some crazy shit.
I don't know what happened.
Rest in peace. W Popcorn.
Which kid? He has heart problems. He's 100% disabled. Disabled veteran. He's got allergies. He's seen allergy test.
Almost immediately, Corey Pujols approached the officers and told them he was the man they were looking for.
Try and reset it, brother.
He explained exactly what happened.
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Ellis Pujols. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin', he's a regular. He normally comes through here and orders a large hot coffee. But today, maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth. And I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language, obviously with me and my employees. And as well as that, and he said no, and then he came around to the window. He kept going at the window, and then I guess he was going to come inside. So I came inside. I came on this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's currently otherwise here. So I would be for the senior shift. I've been here a little bit longer than he has. So I was.
If I say if you're on TV, you probably got to skip up.
I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again another day, but you have clearly upset. You feel me? The atmosphere here, and we would like for you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. As I mentioned, he came inside. And when he came inside, he addressed me and he was looking. I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager's store number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it. And I said, sir, well, can you please go on about your business again and have a good day? And he said, no, you're a nigger. And then I said, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an issue with it. And I said, say it again, and he did. Right hook, send him down.
So it goes without being said that you can't hit somebody because they say something you don't like.
I very well.
I'm just telling you, I probably.
No, I agree. Believe me. I'm terrified right now, but I agree with what you're saying. You shouldn't. I have had a fit of racism since I've only been here about 2 months, and I've dealt with so much of it. And
See, the man 77, you should have let him slide with that one, family.
I'm not saying that is a reason to do it. I'm not.
I got people that say a bunch of hateful and horrible stuff to me every single day. For the past like 16 years, I let it go in one ear and out the other. It ain't gonna hurt you. This will get you in trouble. Not gonna get you arrested, but I mean, dude, you hit him and he fell down.
Yeah, and he hit his head pretty hard.
And he should have never said what he said. But guess what? That's the country we live in. You say what you want to say.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, like you're saying, dude, get the freak out.
Yeah.
Slipped and fall, pushed and fell.
Right hook and fell. My apologies for the.
He was hit and he fell down.
Keep it down. I don't want this other. You hit him. You punch him in his ground.
I'm not one to run from what I've done.
No, you're fine.
And again, he's a regular, so I honestly feel like shit about this situation.
All right, no worries. Some guys have to go ask you.
Yes, sir. You too. Take it easy.
Yeah, bro. You can say anything you want to these people right here, bro. But once you get charged, nigga, it ain't nothing that you can say. You the one that's gonna be there and then not run from your problems, right? All right, you better stay 10 toes, bro. I mean, you have no option, really. You shouldn't have made that. What it do, Spac?
Howdy.
Yeah, if he mouthed in, bro, you supposed to let that old person mouth.
Being very rude to this gentleman, which is the on-duty manager.
Acting manager for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Said some expletives.
They was being racist.
He hit him. He felt it.
He hit him?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get his information yet or no?
I have not. I just came in.
That's his grandson that's with him, though.
Okay.
That is his grandson.
I was just talking with him. So, yeah, you want to grab his 43?
Called him the N-word.
We do have surveillance. However, when the boss leaves, she locks the.
That's fine.
Yeah, she locks the.
So here's reality of what could happen.
Yeah.
You charge a battery? Yeah, you could be charged a battery.
Right.
It's crazy though, man.
And see what's going on.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get onto you, man.
Yeah. No.
You can't let. I'm telling you from here on out. You can't let what somebody says anger you.
Yeah.
It's too late now.
Like I said, I deal with it and I let it go on. I mean, people say nasty and hateful stuff to him and I. Just
Believe me,
I job.
I know.
For no reason.
I know it.
You're gonna have people like that throughout your life. You just gotta let it go in one ear and right out the other. And just realize that he's gonna leave and be on his way, and you're gonna still be here working.
Right.
You know. So we'll let them get him loaded up and everything like that. Just do what you gotta do, bro. I'll be in here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You're cool. You're good to go, man. Thank you.
It started moments earlier in the drive-thru. Employees couldn't hear Cook through the speaker. He became agitated, began yelling, and was told to leave without being served. Instead, he parked and walked inside. A Dunkin employee who dealt with Cook.
See, you can't even 100% blame the youngin. You can't even 100% blame the youngin. You decided to go in there and start a fucking problem. I'm not even gonna lie.
At the drive-thru told
It's a sad
officers the
situation.
same story Pujols did.
So basically, he was just being, outright rude when your card is going through. But he was just being
For
like,
what reason?
outright verbal. I asked him if he wanted iced or hot coffee. He instantly was like cold coffee. Confident. He was like, who the fuck likes cold coffee? I always ask for the chance.
Hot on
I'm like, okay, sir, we cannot hear and identify you at the window.
So he got mad because you asked him if he wanted iced or hot coffee.
Yeah. Instantly awkward. He was already mad. Oh, there's hot latte. Okay, gotcha. So instantly he was just,
Sure.
above level. So he was being very verbal. Didn't want to listen to what we were saying. So Corey was like, he got on the mic because I've only been here for like just 3 weeks.
Sure.
But I've had Dunkin experience, so
Well, that shouldn't be a normal reaction of
it
somebody.
shouldn't be a normal reaction. So he didn't want to.
Yeah, working at fast food sucks.
Oh,
You always dealing with bitter people. When you work at a fast food, motherfuckers that come in there think they're above you sometimes. Like, motherfucker, you're coming to a fast food restaurant.
okay, so yeah, he was being really verbal for absolute no reason.
Could have had him simply make it
I
hot.
got on the mic because he's the veteran here, the more experienced person.
Sure.
So he took over the mic and was like, "Can you not talk to the customer like that?" And he didn't listen. So he said, "Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna take your order today. We're gonna act politely after you." Came up here, we had a verbal like leave and like take the order type of thing right here. We would have reassured him that he could come again.
Y'all should have called the police. If somebody was causing a disturbance in Dunkin' Donuts, y'all should have called the police. I don't care what happened. I don't care how many times he called you out your name in a racial slur. You should have called the police. Because now the police here, and now they're going to take you to jail. If you could have just trespassed the man off the property. You get what I'm saying? Like, you so triggered about somebody saying something to you that you done caused this on yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if you would have put your hands on him and he would have survived, you still would have lost your job because you putting your hands on customers. You're fucked either way. Might as well call the police and leave it at that.
So even after y'all asked him to leave,
He kept on coming.
came, he parked, and when you say up there, up at the front counter.
Yeah, he came to the car. So
He called 911.
So me and Corey went up there to wait and tell them to leave again. He didn't want to listen again, so we asked him to leave multiple times, and that's when he called Corey the N-word, and it escalated from there.
What did you see from happening from there?
from what I seen is I heard him telling Corey told me to call the cops off rip. So I was calling the cops. I was
Okay, okay, good.
Everybody. And the dude,
CJ,
kept on, being violent, very rude. So
When you say violent, like physically violent,
no,
or
not
just verbally?
physically. I don't think he physically touched Corey, but mentally, trying to get into Corey's mind.
Sure.
Mess with him and around with his head. So then Corey, he was like, okay, we're gonna ask you one more time. We're gonna either, you're gonna leave, or we're gonna call the cops. I was already calling the cops, so he didn't want to leave. He was like,
you can't. At least the man ain't deceased though, right?
He was like, one more time, and he called him another thing, and that's what happened. I was right here, and I was on the phone with my manager.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about call the police. I have a similar experience that I was in like that, bro. I was literally in middle school in 7th grade, bro. I literally got kicked out for the rest of the school year and had to come back in 8th grade. Bro, I was being a bad kid around that particular time, and I was skipping class, right? So I guess me and the teacher got into a little altercation, and the teacher called me a racial slur. So me being like 14, 15, probably 13, I'm not tolerating the racial slur either as a youngin'. So I done turned around and pushed the teacher on her back because she done called me a racial slur. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting suspended for the rest of the school year and shit like that, bro. I was tight, bro. So it's like I really can't be mad on how he acted, but it's just the fact that you took somebody's life at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part. They not gonna side with the kid at the school though, but he done murked the person.
Police officers at that time. Police officer at that time.
Yeah, she did me wild.
So what happened after that? After you said that?
I don't even, to be honest, I don't know, cause I got suspended for the rest of the school year. I think she quit.
Okay, and you were standing like
right around here.
Okay. Is he? And Corey said he's a normally regular. He comes through here.
We just started, Brando. You valid.
Like verbal. Like I guess he doesn't know how to, be respectful. So
normal people know how to be respectful. He choose not to be.
He wasn't being respectful.
I mean, it's horrible.
Relatable situations. Crazy work.
I've had multiple times where I've had to go through it. He gets mad because we don't know his order. But we don't know your order because we cannot listen.
Yeah, I hope he loses his job though. Because even if I was in that situation, I would want to lose my job too, because that's why I wouldn't even put myself to work at a fast food anymore. Because there's 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get into an altercation with the customer. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, why even put yourself in that situation? You can go work at a fucking warehouse. A fast food ain't even all it. You can go work at a warehouse if you really need a job too. You know what I mean? That ain't the only quick job you can get.
Manager? Yeah. Okay.
It's insane, but just don't even do it unless you got tolerance.
Or B, if we're able to get the video, can you email it? What's better for you?
I'll have it emailed to you.
Okay.
I'll have my law prevention guy.
Okay.
Send it to you.
Let me go out and
Give me an email address.
yes, sir.
I'll call him now, as a matter of fact, to go ahead and get him to do it.
Okay.
This just ghetto anyway. You can just tell.
Police requested the store's surveillance footage, and it told the exact story.
Yeah, you
the two
definitely
employees
had
told.
tolerance.
Instead of leaving the property as the employees requested, Vanell Cook parked his car and walked inside the store. Seeing this, Corey Pujols, the on-duty manager, immediately told a coworker to call the police. Cook approached the service counter and continued arguing. Pujols stayed on the opposite side, separated by a waist-high swinging door, and repeatedly told Cook to leave the store. During the confrontation, Cook used a racial slur, calling Pujols the N-word. At that point, Pujols stepped through the swinging door, moving closer but keeping his hands at his sides. He warned Cook not to say the word again. Cook repeated the slur. In response, Pujols threw a single punch to Cook's jaw. Cook fell backward, struck his head on the concrete floor, and lost consciousness. Pujols then walked away as emergency services were already being called. The victim, Vanell Cook, was later revealed.
Bro, how you gonna hit the man and then call 911? That's like you hit somebody with one of them fives, right? And then ask questions later. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's the self-defense problem. It's just the self-defense problem, bro. Rest in peace to this man, though, because he lost his life. That's nothing ever to be, you feel me, be taunting about or laughing about either. It's just, motherfuckers definitely gotta watch what they say, bro. Don't feel like you could just slip out your mouth and say everything. Like, certain people gonna have some self-control. Some people are not, bro. You better off just keeping your mouth closed, bro. You could have got your hot coffee and went about your day. You done woke up on the wrong side of bed, my boy.
To be a registered sex offender with a long criminal history involving child exploitation.
Oh my God, bro, what the fuck?
Prosecutors would later describe him as an unsympathetic victim, but legally, none of that justified the punch. The officers
didn't justify it.
What they had to do.
See, and in the law, and the looks of the law, you fucked up. Pinch your eyebrows up. Shit is crazy. Both sides are crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
They told me what happened. I feel for you 100% right now. Having XFU is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And I understand your anger and your level of frustration. That would be pissed too.
Oh shit.
This is one of those things that there's one thing that's steering us right now. It's the level of he's in critical condition right now. It's not okay. He has brain swelling right now. He's subconscious.
Yeah, I feel so bad for that man.
He recovers. He's okay. Just get out there. See, he hit her today. It's the level of injury. Had he not been this injured, there's a lot of things he could have done.
Yeah.
Like I said, nobody here is okay with what that guy said. And none of us were there at all.
Yep. See? You see what they talking about? Nobody cares what was said. They don't care what was said. They definitely don't care.
I want you to understand that everybody here agrees that what he thought he was wrong. What he said he was wrong. Like I said, he's not doing a job. I'm praying.
Yep, Alex. Damn near.
Hopefully go away. But for the time being, you're going to be charged 1 count of battery on an elderly male, which is over 65 years of age. You'll have a bond, so it's not going to be too high. You'll have a bond outside at some point. And then we'll just pray all of us. This guy recovers and everything will work itself out. You know what I'm saying? Is there
You wanna know what's crazy? That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. Feel bad for him.
Mom, you want to step over here and we grab all this stuff? Get that over. Do you want a bag? Ma'am, do you want a bag? I can give you a bag for all that. Yeah, I got one in here, or if you got one, that's fine.
like I say, he'll get a bond, hopefully as fast as possible so he can get out done with it. But I mean, I called the state attorney's office, I spoke to all of our supervision, and it's just
Yeah, the ego don't matter.
I wish the guy had a black eye so we could all say, hey, watch your mouth, you know, but he thinks you're bad. It's one of those things like
I know he ain't mean to hit that man to the point where he end up in that situation, but you can't control how your hands are. You can't control that, bro. That's the sad thing about it. You say all you want, you ain't trying to hit him that hard.
That's for mom. Okay, that's it? Right here. Yes. Yes. You can have seats for
Shit, crazy.
Brother, what the detective was saying, we 100% agree. His head hit hard and everything. When they brought him out here, he was unconscious. Yeah. And then while he's up there, he's not doing good right now. He could get better, okay? So you go down, we'll tell mom. Mom should go down. Yeah, you do that and I'll 1035 you. Do they? Okay, that's fine. It's just a hope, brother, that he gets.
Shit, bro. It's the fact that he took somebody's life, though. Like, I'm just sorry that the situation had to end up like that, bro. Because nobody deserved to talk to you like that either. Nobody deserved to call you out your name. You know what I'm saying? Nobody deserves to call you out your name. But you losing your life, you don't deserve that either. You know what I mean? So two wrongs don't make it right. Somebody got to be the bigger person at the end of the day, and somebody got to walk away. You got two motherfuckers colliding with temper problems. and that's what the outcome is.
I know that was not your
Every
answer.
time.
It wasn't. I know that. You told me that right off the bat, man.
I feel sorry for him though.
If it would have progressed and it would have been more physical after that, but it wasn't. But everything, when something happens, everything is taken that happens in the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? So him falling, him getting the injury, him being elderly, again, he could be in the hospital and be completely fine.
Yeah, because it's like, say if they was actually having an altercation, like say that if they were actually fighting and he got the upper hand, you feel me? Or the old man got the upper hand, it would have been a self-defense issue. But you done one hit or quarter the man.
But we'll tell mom. Mom can come down and bond you out. It should be, I think, a $1,000 bond or $100 if you bonds me. She can come down and bond you out. And I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry because I still think, no matter what anybody thinks of me, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. I agree with that.
Let me turn the air on for you. Let me talk to mom real quick.
3 days later, on May 7th, 2021, Cook died from a skull fracture and brain contusions. Pujols was rearrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult, facing up to 30 years in prison. In March of 2022, prosecutors made a controversial decision. They reduced the charge to felony battery. Pujols was sentenced to 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation, 200 hours community service.
Oh my God! Oh my God! They just gave this man a slap on the wrist! Oh my Lord!
Mandatory anger management, and no prison time. Prosecutors cited key factors such as Pujols' clean record, the victim's aggression and racial slurs, and uncertainty under Florida's Stand Your Ground laws. One man's past made him an unsympathetic victim. The other's clean record spared him a prison cell. But in the end, a single punch thrown in anger ended a life.
Yo!